Hello, good about essence viewers. This is Satellite Media. Comrade Adedoyi. Let us look at what is coming from Yoruba elders advising the President Senator Nnamdi Tinubu that Nigerians are suffering from many fronts. We are talking about scarcity of fuel, talking about hardship, and in the midst of all this, the President seems not to have the magic wand to solve the problem.
I want to sing a song to the elderly people called Afenifere, and I will sing that song in Yoruba, and they will hear me wherever they are. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa o, ìjọba wa. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa o, kò sómi nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa. Kò síṣẹ́ nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa o, ìjọba wa. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa o, kò sépo nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa. Kò síṣẹ́ nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa.
What does the song signify?
The song means that in this country Nigeria, there is no money. The petrol is scarce. There is no electricity. Nothing is working in Nigeria. The Afenifere people should tell presidents for us. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa, kò síṣẹ́, kò sówó, kò sómi. Àwọn èèyàn ń ké kiri. People are lamenting. People cannot cater for their children again. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa. What I'm saying is that Afenifere should beg Mr. President for us that there is no peace in the land, that there is no job in the land. People are lamenting. The petrol is high. This petrol issue is causing problem. People cannot bear the price anymore. People are walking from their house to office. Just imagine, beggar to Agege is 500 naira. When you are coming back again, you are paying another 500 naira. How much is the salary, sir? So that's why I'm begging Afenifere to beg Mr. President for us at this point. It should not be a disgrace to the Yoruba race. Mr. President should not be a disgrace to the Yoruba race. I, Comrade Adedoyi, is begging this morning, and that's why I use the symbol of Gangan. Gangan is a way to talk to Yoruba people. It's a way to talk to Yoruba elders.
He spoke in a language you should understand.
Yes. If you go to the north now, they are lamenting. If you go to the east now, they are lamenting. Sir, people are dying. People are dying.
Let us look at what is coming from Yoruba elders advising this president that protest is not treasonable. Remember that some persons who protested, particularly in Abuja, have been charged for treason. And as at the last time, we understand that the bail condition was stringent, 10 million per person. Is that what we should be expecting in a democracy like this?
I'm not expecting that from Mr. President at all. Because during his time, he once protested. He protested against Goodluck Jonathan. Everybody know what happened then. Petrol was how much as that then? They only increased petrol to like 1 or something naira. His own now is closer to how much? And you are saying people should not talk. You are saying masses should not talk. Everybody have the right to speak. All those people who are causing violence, you know where to get them. So we should not talk, we should die. Is that what you mean?
Currently, there's apprehension among Nigerians that if God is not taking, the government may start muzzling the press. Haven't seen their aggression against labor leaders.
The truth about the matter is that the government don't want to hear the truth anymore. They don't care what happened to any family anymore. They don't care. If you like, die and leave this world, they don't care. So I won't lie for you. Anybody who has 3 or 4 children now, go and see the way they are eating. So married men are not going home again. They go home during weekends. All because they are not capable to solve problems.
Is it that bad?
It's so bad that women are begging around everywhere. Go to every part of Lagos State. People are begging around. Ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba wa. Kò rọrùn fáwọn èèyàn mọ́ o, kò rọrùn. And let Mr. President know this. If this continue the way it's going, hey, ó máa lágbára ṣá o.
I mean, Omar
It's
Labarasha.
going to be tough because the masses will revolt. Now you are creating a policy to suppress the voice of the masses. Tí ẹ bá ti dé ògiri tó bá máa fèsì yí báyìí lásán ó máa ní agbára. You are pushing the masses to the wall, and the way you are pushing them, by the time they retaliate, it's going to be difficult. I pray that this country will not experience something that is more than EndSARS. I'm praying. So if I'm the president at this point, I want the president to sit down. The petrol price must be brought back. It must be brought back. That is number one thing that can make everything to be his. If not, well, I don't join them for protest, but I am not saying the truth with what I'm seeing with my little view around Lagos State now. Yoruba people did not come out. We did not come out to protest at the first time, all because of we feel that it's our person that is there. But after that, look at the price of petrol now. Tí Yoruba bá ti bínú gbẹ máa dàrú o.
What does that mean?
If Yoruba got angry, everything will scatter. What the two tribes are waiting for now is for Yoruba people to come out. And once Yoruba people join this race of protest, hey, everything will scatter. So that's why I'm begging Mr. President at this point. I only come once in a while to social media to talk. I want the president to heed to my instruction. Before any protest will come, make sure that you bring back the price. It's very, very important. So that every market will reduce. If the petrol price is reduced, all the markets too will also reduce.
But recently there were insinuation that the government wanted to increase VAT, value added tax, from 7.5% to 10%. Though they have come out to refute the claim. Already, PDP presidential candidate in 2023 presidential election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, initially condemned it. Should the government think in that direction? What do you think will happen to the economy?
That is another hardship. Don't add to the hardship of the people. Always create a policy that will bring laughter to people. Create a policy that will bring happy life to people. No policy that will bring problem and hardship to life. I want all the members of House of Representatives to know this. Every law you are creating that is bringing hardship to people should never be allowed. Create a policy that people will be thanking you and be praying for you. No policy that will bring hardship. The hardship we are experiencing now is even more than before. They are now bringing another hardship. No, that will never stand.
Okay, now let's briefly, before I let you go, talk about Nnamdi Kanu's travail, because we understand that as at the last count, the judge, Peter Yako, asked all the parties, federal government and his legal team, to synergize and see whether they could settle out of court. Since then, we have seen so many moves from the eastern part of the country, senators from that zone, even minority House of Rep members have asked Mr. President to release Nnamdi Kanu. The governors from the zone may be meeting the president anytime soon to draw support for his release. Do you think Tinubu will let Nnamdi Kanu go?
I won't lie for you, Nnamdi Kanu will leave that place. But the but is the agreement he has with the presidency. Once he's able to meet to this agreement with the presidency, I won't lie for you, he will be released. But it's going to drop the ambition of Biafra.
But is this something you have on good authority or you are speculating? As somebody, I'm talking about Comrade Adedoyi. Is this something you have in good authority or you are speculating?
The way I'm viewing the politics, the way it's going at this point, you must meet the presidency, you must agree on some certain issue, and the agreement will be signed and sealed. The agreement will be signed and sealed. They will release Nnamdi Kanu, but he must drop ambition of Biafra.
So what is your message for those that say self-determination is a right entrenched in a UN charter, which Nigerian government is a signatory to? as such that they cannot drop their right for self-determination.
The government of Nigeria will never allow anybody to break Nigeria. It's just as if the way you marry, you will never allow anybody to come and break your marriage. So you always find every way to capture anybody who want to do that for you. So if Nnamdi Kanu should agree with the terms and agreement they are bringing to him, they will let him go.
Lastly, what is your message for those that said that this government of Senator Bola Tinubu released an Igbo because of ethnic extraction, that you should extend the same thing to Nnamdi Kanu?
They should understand that Igbo was released during Muhammadu Buhari regime. It was not released during Jagaba. And Igbo will never make a mistake to come and make another protest of Yoruba nation, because you know if he does that, they will send it to a place of no return.
Okay, what is your message again to those that will say that under Senator Bola Tinubu that the federal government stopped the case the government is set against Sunday Igboho under Muhammadu Buhari? As such, the government should discontinue with Nnamdi Kanu's case.
You know, at this point, Igboho has always come out to tell people that he's not involved in any protest again. So already he has already changed his way. That he's no more interested in the aspect of Yoruba nation, because he was carrying the banner of Yoruba nation because of people who were supporting him. Those who were supporting him are the ones that even went ahead to tell president where he is. So Igboho has learned his lesson. Remember again, Nnamdi Kanu that was brought back to Nigeria, it was some people who are closer to Nnamdi Kanu that gave revelation to where Nnamdi Kanu is. So Nnamdi Kanu is already learning his lesson, and believing me, Nnamdi Kanu will be released because he will go for that agreement.
Okay, now what is your message to those that are saying that Sunday Igboho already collapsed his agitation for Yoruba nation into Tinubu presidency?
I never believe that Sunday Igboho have collapsed his agitation. He only want the Yoruba to learn their lesson. Once they finish learning their lesson, they must still go back to Sunday Igboho.
That perhaps after Tinubu's presidency.
I think so, sir.
Is that what it takes to learn lesson?
Let me tell you something. We are in a generation that when you learn your lesson like 3 to 4 times, nobody will tell you to sit upright. So Yoruba, Igbos, Hausa, we are still learning. But there will be a time all of us will sit down at the round table, we discuss.
Okay, lastly, what is your message for those that say Igbo presidency is ripe? They should allow Igbo to rule Nigeria.
Igbo have the right to rule, but they need to play to the rhythms of the politics.
What's the rhythm?
Some of the cabal in the Igbo land knows the rhythms. They know
the benefit of those that may not know, as someone who is a renowned political affairs analyst,
those of them who do not know is because they don't know the history. They need to go and sit down to know the history on ground. Folks, you see some big politicians in the Igbo land, they are cashing out. They are smiling every day, and they never want the country to break because they know what they are getting from the country. So sit some of those politicians that ask them questions, they will tell you the rhythms. Those who are not in politics, they are the one calling for breaking up of Nigeria. But when you are in policy, you see what is there. You are also cashing out on the national cake. That's what we call national cake.
So I must say a very big thank you, Comrade Adedoyi. We hope to have you next time as always. Thank you very much.